Dust kicked up as the cattle stirred. The sun beat down on the open plains of Texas, and a young black man, no older than 20, rode alongside the herd. His name was Elijah, and though his skin was burnt by the sun and his hands calloused from years of labor, he moved with pride. He wasn't just riding, he was leading. He was what they called a cowboy. The others around him, white ranchers mostly, called him that not out of respect, but out of habit. Boy was a word they used to remind men like Elijah that no matter how skilled they were, no matter how much responsibility they held, society didn't see them as equals. But Elijah didn't flinch. He had learned the craft during slavery, breaking wild horses, herding cattle, repairing fences, keeping the land moving while others reaped the reward. When freedom came, he didn't wait around. He took those same skills west and carved out a place for himself on the trail. He wasn't alone. Across the frontier, men like Nat Love, who'd later be known as Deadwood Dick, earned reputations as sharpshooters, wranglers, and legends in their own right. Others, like Bose Eichert, became trusted trail hands who rode alongside icons of the cattle trade. They weren't background characters. They were the foundation. The cattle drives were long, hundreds of miles through dangerous terrain. White cowhands often relied on black riders to get them through. The ones who had been enslaved were now the ones showing others how to survive. And yet, the stories didn't make it into the books. When Hollywood told the tale, it told it wrong. The black cowboy was erased, replaced by white hats and white faces and black and white reels. Still, the truth lived on. In places like Oklahoma and Texas, black rodeos kept the legacy going. Generations later, sons and daughters of those first cowboys still saddled up. They passed down the traditions, the grit, and the pride. Cowboy started as a slur, but black Americans turned it into a badge of honor. And Elijah? He rode on, not for recognition, but for freedom. For dignity. For the land. And every hoofbeat was a reminder. The real cowboys didn't just tame the West. They built it.